Boucher notches his third win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Domingo Robles couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. Dan Altavilla closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign.
Here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home.
Now on your ball. Next to hit is Justin Yurchak. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. The 0-2 on the gurley towards second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Up next, David Boucher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that's out number 1. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Oh, man, I don't know how that.
Now to bat, David Boucher. Hit in the air down the right field line. O'Grady is there to put it away for out number 1.
Montez.
Next to hit, Isaiah Montes. He bounced out last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Ready now is Donnie Bell. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So stepping in is David Boucher. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitter. You know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense.
Now to the plate, David Boucher. He flew out in his last debut. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one sometimes.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the El Paso Chihuahuas. Albuquerque have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Thomas Lanier, the right-hander from Canada, will be the... Stepping in next, David Boucher. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Now at the plate, Ryan Valade.
Got it, 7. The shortstop, Ryan.
Ready on 0-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short, 6. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Next, it'll be David Boucher, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Next up, Ryan Velade comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Next to dig in, J.B. Bukowskis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Quintana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard to short, right to him. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in is Aaron Shunk, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Aaron Shunk.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Next up is David Boucher. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Making his way to the plate once again, David Boucher. And he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there. Look.
Ouch, that one hit him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some...
Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. Now into the box, Jonathan Daza singled in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's out on a strong throw. And now, Colin Thoreau. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. And stepping in, David Boucher. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hall at second. Ruda on at first with nobody out. And he lays off for ball one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Daza is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Isotopes scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. David Boucher is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Isotopes took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ty Culbreth takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Tyler Kinley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. So now into the box is Jimmy Valero, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davenport comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now it'll be Jonathan Daza. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kristen Stewart goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Grant Levine is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Lawrence Montero swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here is Andrew Kisner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the next to bat will be Ryan Velade. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate now is D.L. Hall. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So next to hit is David Boucher. First offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Valade. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Jonathan Daza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Brian Saucedo comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kristen Stewart, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Changeup called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Andrew Kisner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Now to the plate, here is David Boucher, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ryan Velade.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. First pitch on the way. Jimmy Polero is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so...
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw to 3rd, and he is in there.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. To the plate now, Jonathan Daza. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball rolls softly to 2nd. He's got to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Next to stand in is Brian Saucedo, grounded out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Kristen Stewart. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Next, here is Grant Levine. He doubled his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So now to the plate, Alaris Montero. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Stepping in once again is Ryan Velade. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Montero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but to execute.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on Rodolfo Martinez. It's been summoned from the bullpen. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Albuquerque Isotopes jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Leave.
Mm-hmm.